Warum nicht Zeit sparen? Erstellen Sie Ihre Website in Sekunden und
Hey, it's Drybear. And the wait is almost over. We're inside of the 24-hour period for the full release of Arc Raiders coming out in, just under a day now. Since I haven't seen an official post with all of it, I went ahead and added all the time zones. So it's coming out, I mean, I'm EDT, so it's 5:30 a.m. for me. But tomorrow, these are all the major time zones that you use, compare, or refer for what you're thinking on the time zone. The preload is up on Steam right now as well. Hopefully it's out on console. I haven't checked on my Xbox or my PlayStation, but on PC has already done the preload, so hopefully you've already got that going. And these are the unlock times for the people that are going to be either available or around for when that happens. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today to talk about another interview that was done. So we've already talked about the interview that was done at TwitchCon with the design director, one of the technical designers, and the art director. Then we went ahead and we covered an interview that was done by the executive producer, and now we're just going up the chain. There was an interview done yesterday with the CEO of Embark, and so, obviously it's good to know the role that people are in, but also understand what perspective they have with it, right? So with the developers and directors, we talked a lot about the game. With the executive producer, we talked a lot about theory and practice. And today, since we're talking to the CEO today, it's going to be more about like higher level decision making, the goal of the product, and just, ideas and values on how they create games. Now, this interview was conducted by the Game Business Show. I'm going to be showing highlights from only the CEO himself and not try to use any of the content that was there. So it's going to focus on the responses. But if you wanted to watch the entire interview, I'll have that link down below in the comments description if you don't prefer the Drybear cut. Background-wise, a little bit more storied than some of the interviews we've looked at so far. So obviously we have a 10-year stint at DICE before they were acquired, and then during the acquisition and after the acquisition as well. So like CEO, VP, GM, things like that. And then a bunch of different roles at EA for 12 years. So 10 years at DICE, and then moving up to EA after the acquisition with a whole bunch of those. So we have like EVP, we have Chief Design Officer, Executive VP, and then CEO at Embark is the last one on there. So suffice to say, a lot of experience in business management, staffing, project deadlines, things like that. Less so on boots on the ground on the gameplay, game development, and game design, and more so on keeping teams motivated and involved and making sure that they have the resources they need and making sure that everything stays afloat and the vision is correct. When it comes to CEOs or anyone in the C-suite, you can experience any amount of wide variety of people. You might run into CEOs or C-suite, like CFOs, COOs, things like that are very hands-off, like super, can't even find them. They're never around. You can find CEOs that are like there, 16 hours a day, all day, every day, doing everything, talking to everyone, and you have a mixture of everything in between as well. So I think let's get into the mood here by asking Patrick, why even make games in the first place? What's the point? Why did he move from these larger companies to start Embark, working on the finals, working on Arc Raiders, and what's the philosophy at the studio?
Be involved in software and seeing it in the hands of players, there's a gratification in that somehow. It just feels good. And the joy of watching a video of people playing your game online and they're afraid, but yet they're laughing and screaming because they're having fun. That's the ultimate reward, to be honest, more so than anything else, more so than the monetary aspect of building video games, if you do it successfully, than anything. Is just seeing that makes me smile and makes it worth all the work and effort that goes into something like this. I still get terrified by the Arc, enemies. We played yesterday and we were screaming, Alex and I, in the room as we were being chased by one of the robots, a leaper that we deliberately engaged with and later suffered for it.
But it's kind of, it's easy enough to say that. I think if you're a skeptic out there and you're listening to official interviews from people that are doing an interview in the capacity, in a professional capacity, right, representing a company, especially a company that they own and have vested interest in. But I am inclined to believe that everything that he's saying, even comments like this, that sounds like, he does play games and he's gaming. He was even asked like, hey, are you playing the new Battlefield?
Played, I don't know, probably 30, 40 hours of it. I just thought it looked good and I wanted to try it and play it and see, my skills may not be what they once were, but I'm okay. I'm happy for the fact that the game is good. I mean, it is a good game without a doubt. I think that it's a very complete package that they've made. I know a lot of people have worked very hard to kind of resurrect and make this comeback for the brand. So for me, it's, of course I'm happy. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the fact that something that was one of the key reasons why I started in this industry a very long time ago gets to survive and gets to thrive. There's nothing wrong with that.
So there you have it. Now, we've heard a bunch from Embark at different levels, different employees and things like that. And there's just been a lot of questions around, what makes Embark different. And I'm not trying to, turn the glaze on in any one way or another. But again, I think anytime we're dealing with, like EPGM or C-suite level employees, it's always good to understand what their vision is. And because they are the ones that typically in a company that I think is, at least in my own personal opinion, run the correct way, is that, you have behaviors and values being set from people that are responsible and involved in their own company. So from that perspective, as the CEO of Embark, as the person who started the studio and has helped work to create the finals and Arc Raiders, what is it that you like about Embark, and what is Embark trying to do now and in the future for gaming that might be different from other studios that other people may be used to?
Listen, I hope that we are seeing, I don't envision Embark to being much bigger than it is today. That's not a goal for us at all, to be a ginormous studio. I hope that people can look at Embark and view it as a studio that are, where that stems from curiosity. We talk about being curious all the time. We want to look behind what's behind, like, the curtain. If we did this, what would that mean? That we're seen as a studio that is doing something positive for the industry, where our obvious goal is to try and treat the players that play our games with the deepest respect, to listen to them on a continuous basis, and try and adapt and improve the games as such. And individual comment is difficult for us to cater for, of course, but look at clusters of data and information, and if enough people are complaining about something, you ought to fix something. You got to do something about it, right? And that we're seen as kind of a pioneers in many aspects of new IP development, of how to build games in a different way. That's what I hope for us to be seen. I know that those are ambitious goals, but you have to be ambitious, and maybe we'll get halfway.
Which, at least from my subjective opinion, I think is a healthy mix of being humble, but not so much so that you damage your own product or your own brand. I think that's one of the challenges that we see a lot of times with people that have a very high-level role, but end up having to take online interviews or represent the company or the product in a public way. Sometimes they're way too arrogant and like, we are the best, but there is a problem in being too humble, right? Because obviously, since you are representing the product and you're, an agent for that, if you are overly humble and you don't sing your own praises, I do think that, leadership positions have a responsibility to represent the work of the people that work for them, right? So if you're going online to saying that Arc Raiders sucks and the finals is the worst game ever, that's an extreme level of humbleness that I think is toxic, because you want to be able to sing your own praises within reason and also support the people that work for you and all the effort and time they've put in to making the products that are part of that as well. So I think it's a good balance. But I want to toss it to you as well. Do you feel like these sentiments are being echoed and represented in Arc Raiders, in the way the game is developed and how you've experienced it this far? Do you feel like you're being listened to and how, your time is being heavily respected? And do you feel like that they are having a positive impact on games in general? I'm sure a lot of people are very excited about Arc Raiders and the impending release. So let me know where your head is at on, his sentiment here, how, he runs the company, and also how you think that is coming through in their actions, not just words, but actions. Do you feel like that is coming through or not? Next up, I want to talk on something he touched on, which is the update future of Arc Raiders. And there's actually, the wording here is a little, it gets too scrunched together, so you might be able to, I'll help you separate it. So he was asked directly about the finals and about Arc Raiders and the future of Arc Raiders. However, he responds saying that the finals has always been a weekly update game, and then he transitions seamlessly into talking about Arc Raiders. And I think there could be, it it could be misconstrued that they're saying that Arc Raiders is going to be a weekly update game. I didn't get that impression from his verbiage here. It seems like that Arc Raiders is going to be continuously updated, but this is his response on the future of updates and the lifetime or shelf life of Arc Raiders as a product. I think a lot of people are interested in, especially since they're paying a full premium box price for the game. They want to know what's the future.
We look at this long term. This is the start of a long-term journey.
Yes, true.
It needs to start somewhere, we just hope that we can get enough players interested and attracted to the game. You know, this studio is roughly 300 people, and we have two relatively large games in development. One is in a live environment. And by the way, we've updated the finals every single week since the time we launched it, and we will continue to update it every single week. Sometimes we have smaller updates, sometimes we're bigger, but the game updates every week. The players know it. Every Wednesday or Thursday, the game will have an update. We will use a similar approach to Arc Raiders. We will continuously update the game and make sure that people get a new experience and better experience on an ongoing basis.
Which I think bleeds into the next question, which is a really good one, and one that a lot of developers struggle heavily with. I've struggled with this myself, working on new products, and just like, do we do a free-to-play model and then figure out how to reasonably monetize that so we can get, you know, money coming in every single month and paying for our dues and making sure we're paying our employees and we're keeping the lights on? Or do we do a premium price? There are some games that launch that I would argue would be better off being a $20 to $40 game based on how many people play it and how long they play it for. And there are some games that are already a premium price that probably would have been better off as a free to play. And there's a lot of considerations around, you know, if you go free to play, usually that means you get more players, and then you have to figure out other ways to monetize, which usually comes in the form of cosmetics, sometimes gameplay per power, depending on what game we're talking about and what area of the world you're in, and whether or not the players can stomach that sort of thing. And just generally, like, if those are cosmetics or, you know, power or convenience or whatever, how do you monetize it and make sure you're making up for that? And, you know, the plus or minus for going for a full premium box price is, in general, having an upfront price means that you're usually going to have less players, right? You see this all the time with brand new free-to-play games that come out, like Throne and Liberty, Lost Ark, right? You get all these games that when they first come out and they're free-to-play, even the Arc Raiders Server Slam was technically free-to-play, you get this huge influx of players, and then usually most of them filter out because it's not their kind of game. But in general, a game with no barrier of entry is going to have more players, but then you have to kind of make up for that by selling microtransactions or, you know, doing other things that help you bring that money in. So let's hear from the head honcho himself on why they decided to keep the finals free to play and monetize it that way, but instead decided to go for a premium purchase price for Arc Raiders conversely.
There were many aspects of that. I think other games coming to market with success, Helldivers was one of them. We looked at that. We looked at the construct of Arc Raiders, and at the same time, you know, we were faced with a declining business on the finals. So many things, I think, led to that decision, but the front and center was the type of game that we were trying to build, and we felt like if you build a free-to-play game, you have to have an economically viable way to make that game stay alive. As a developer, you know, that is what it is. We can't just make free games that are 100% free because people there need to, you know, get paid and they have families and homes and things, so we can't. So for us, we felt like, but it's also a game thing. It puts pressure on the game to, the finals is pretty simple. It was, you know, we just, you know, you can choose to pay if you want to, and all you pay for are cosmetics and battle passes, basically. There's no way for you to get better, you know, paying anything to get better. Our job is to make sure that we have a lot of things in there that people feel like they want to spend $1 on or $5 on or $10 on, and if they do, good for us. If they don't, they can still play the game and have a good time. Arc Raiders, we felt, had a deeper construct than that, and the kind of cosmetics, a business model based purely on cosmetics and battle pass, we didn't feel suited that game at that point in time. So it was a creative decision that then also was formed, informed by market conditions and what we were trying to, and then obviously our own results with the finals. So,
which I think is a really hard decision to make. And I think, hindsight's 2020. A lot of times developers will choose one or the other and then regret it later and hope they did one or the other. But I think that in general, they've done a good job making Arc Raiders feel like everything that is beyond the initial purchase price is optional. You don't have to get skins for Scrappy or skins for your character or a special backpack or a special hat or something like that. It's all kind of part of the experience. So I wanted to turn it to you, because I know there's a lot of people that have very strong opinions on this one. Are you someone that's out there that is put off by the $40 buy-in for Arc Raiders? Like, in general, you would play the game, but you're not going to, at least initially, or you're going to wait for sale and that sort of thing just because of the purchase price? Or are you someone that's happy to shell over the amount they're charging? They're not charging even the full $60 to $80 that we're seeing nowadays with most, high-quality products. Or I guess that could be more of a personal debate on whether every single $80 game is high quality. But in general, do you feel like that $40 for the buy-in was the right call for Arc Raiders, and are you happy with it in general? Next is a topic that we've covered several times, actually, but I think it is interesting to get someone else's perspective on it. And that is, you may or may not know this about Arc Raiders, but it is actually a project that started before the finals. And when Arc Raiders was originally being developed, it was being developed as a PvE-only game. And they put a lot of effort into making the Arc robots, making the PvE encounters, and it was meant to be a PvE game where you go topside, you fight the robots, you collaborate with players or not, but there's no PvP involved. Then, during their tech test, they made a major shift over to PvEVP, and a lot of the things we've heard specifically from the executive producers saying that, hey, the PvE only mode wasn't fun. His words were, it didn't gel, which basically they're saying that it wasn't good enough as a product for them to feel like they wanted to ship it as is. So, we've heard all those perspectives, but let's hear the perspective from the CEO, which might be a different take. Let's see kind of where his head is at on why they shifted away from PvE, which I know is a little bit, beat to death at this point, but there's a lot of people that have strong opinions on this game having a PvE only mode, even though it is mostly PvEVP. Let's see what the CEO has to say.
Unfortunately, we should have come to that conclusion sooner or earlier. I think I was the one that just said, listen, guys, it's not working. It's not fun enough. We relied on a game where the kind of loop, the compulsion loop of the game was so dependent on deep innovations within artificial intelligence, both in reinforcement learning, machine learning, and other aspects. And we thought that we could build a whole game around that experience. You would go in and you would have amazing moments, and you would be like, yeah, we nailed it, high five. And then you played 4 hours straight that were, just not fun. And some of them were even painfully bad because the encounters weren't good enough. You had a problem getting players to collaborate properly, etc. And you'll hear this from some of the key individuals here in the studio, but I personally was after this PvP idea a couple of months into the development. I just said, I believe this game, there's a game here that could be more fun if it was a PvE game. I didn't talk about the extraction elements of Arc Raiders that came later. But we wanted to let the team run with this idea because there was so much innovation in it, and then that we believed that we could figure it out. But at some point, you have to make a decision, and it's one thing to try a week, a month, even a year. You can try, and it wasn't a lack of trying. The dev team really tried, and we wanted to make this work, but it wasn't there. And then we had the discussion, now what are we going to do? I think there was multiple people. I think the majority of the leadership team came to the same conclusion that, guys, sorry, it's not working. It's not fun. And then what do? Then you have to make a very difficult decision of, if we continue with this, in what shape or form should we continue? And so we sat down and we had a bunch of conversation, and I think we all loved the universe that we've created. We felt very good about having created this kind of retro sci-fi kind of world that has always felt right to us. I know that it's maybe not for everyone, but we love it. We just said, okay, this world and IP deserves a better game than what we're currently building. What does that look like?
Which the game designer in me is always fascinated by this kind of conversation. The general rule of thumb, like the lay of the land when it comes to PvE versus PvP, is that PvE is generally a lot more expensive and has the double-bladed side of it. It's expensive, but also gets consumed faster too. And this is the case with any PvE game in general. If you spend, 6 months making PvE content, there are people out there that can consume that, without sleeping in a day or two, right? Like, because it is a more linear path, oftentimes it can be gobbled up quickly by players and you get a lot less longevity out of it. Now, there is a negative connotation out there for developers in general that tend to haphazardly throw PvP into their game, because if you're comparing, creating content for players, in the case of PvP, the players are the content, and that's renewable. And you can see this with any PvP game in general. I mean, League of Legends has pretty much been one map for the better part of a decade, right? They have other modes in general, but, it's a single map with some jungle and some grass, and the content is the team comps facing off against players, what players will do, and it has the human element included in it, and that human element is what gives it that natural variety. Is you never really know what a person's going to do or how good they are or how they're going to surprise you. And the element that is the most core to game design in my experience and from my opinion is surprise. If you play a game that never surprises you, that game is inherently going to be boring. Now, whether that's a surprise in what loot item you get, a surprise in where you get flanked from, a surprise in whether you win or not, like all those surprises, if it doesn't surprise you, it's really tough. And so when you have a game that's purely PvE, it comes with those downsides, and that you have to spend a lot more time making more content that might be consumed quickly and in many cases may not have the same longevity. That being said, we have to kind of, offer the devil's advocate here. It's not like PvE only is a dead end. There are many games that are purely PvE only, and I would say a lot of the time that I've spent in gaming in general where I was the happiest has been PvE, right? Like, there's no PvP in Expedition 33. A lot of what you do in, Space Marine or Helldivers is all PvE, and so PvE is a big part of gaming in general, and so I know there's a lot of people out there that want PvE only as a mode in this game because they like the robots, they just don't like the downsides that come with PvP in general, generally griefing, illicit behavior and things like that, camping people, but that's just part of the experience in an extraction shooter / BR / whatever else you want to put this category into. But I digress. I want to move on to the last note here, which was mentioned here in this last little clip, and that is the idea of AI, machine learning, and all of that. This is something that is not going away. I know there's some people that really heavily hate AI, and a lot of those people do have good reason to, and a lot of it is quite scary, and not only what it can do now, also what it can create and what it can replace, and what's going to get replaced when it does. But there's also another negative connotation with that too, and that there's a lot of companies that are using AI in a way that is anti-human too. We've seen, obviously yesterday we had Amazon Games announcing that they're laying off a large number of people. Those are real people that now have to figure out where their lunch money is coming from now, which is horrendous. And then they announced that they're going to be focusing on, more isolated singular games and a lot more AI development. We've already talked about the Krafton announcement last week where they had, blocked the release of Subnautica 2, and now they're announcing that Krafton as a publisher is going AI first, and they're scaling down their staffing and focusing on doing AI systems. So there is an interesting topic here around AI, machine learning, and how it's been applied to Arc Raiders. There's some cool articles that you can check out online about how they manage the AI for the Arc robots themselves. Aside from that, if you've never read any of the articles or seen the interviews around the devs that did Alien Isolation and how they handled the Xenomorph, awesome, super interesting. Is another one, cool one to check out. But let's hear from the CEO on what they've been doing on AI and how that impacts things, and also kind of, touch on the idea of people who may be concerned that companies that are using AI are just simply replacing talented individuals and, replacing good work. So how does the CEO feel about this, and what have they been doing?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, that's, I think, the foundation of Embark was
Ja, du wolltest schon immer mal deine eigene Webseite erstellen. Dann zeige ich dir jetzt, wie ich meine eigene Webseite hier erstellt habe. Denn du brauchst heutzutage wirklich keine Programmierkenntnisse mehr dafür. Du kannst alles ganz einfach auf der Seite verschieben. Du kannst die Texte anpassen, du kannst deine eigenen Bilder und Videos hochladen. Und das Ganze geht wirklich super einfach. Also wenn du Word oder PowerPoint bedienen kannst, dann kannst du dir auch deine eigene Webseite bauen. Und vor allem, du kannst nicht nur deine Webseite damit erstellen, sondern du kannst auch einen Online-Shop damit erstellen. Du kannst Terminbuchungen online als Physiotherapeut oder Friseur damit entgegennehmen. Du kannst als Restaurant Tischreservierungen entgegennehmen und du kannst sogar als Coach oder Berater deinen eigenen Online-Kurs damit launchen. Also wirklich ein ziemliches Allround-Talent für selbstständige Unternehmen und kleinere Betriebe. Und das Beste daran ist, du kannst das Ganze sogar kostenlos ausprobieren und ich zeige dir Schritt für Schritt, wie das geht. Du musst einfach nur hier oder hier auf den Link klicken und dann landest du auf meiner eigenen Webseite und dort erkläre ich dir in dem Tutorial, wie das geht, auch ohne Anmeldung. Du kannst einfach direkt loslegen und das erstmal ausprobieren.
Entfessle die Kraft von DK und erlebe ein schmetterndes Abenteuer. Donkey Kong Bonanza, nur für Nintendo Switch 2.
If we're going to try and build a studio, we have to. We can't compete with the likes of EA and Activision and other large companies because we don't have the same financial means to do that. We then realized that we had to get to a place where, we spoke about it. Basically, we have to go back and take a look at how you develop a video game. Where do you start? How do you, what aspects of development are there? Whether that's content creation, coding, audio, and we kind of try to be dumb enough to challenge ourselves, not only to make things faster, but to completely change the methodology of what it means to be a game developer for us. And that was the start of Embark. We spent most of our time in the beginning building tools and pipelines and workflows to be able to, I remember Rob, who runs our development or content creation here department. Him and I had a conversation, and I remember feeling a little bit dumb because I said to him, "Listen, I want us to be 10 times faster in content creation so that we can keep up with these Asian live game developers who churn out content. We have to be competitive." And he said, "Okay, I hear you," and we went away, and then we spoke a couple of days later, and I said, "Listen, sorry for telling you, for talking. I know that I was probably a little bit offensive. I'm not suggesting that you're inefficient, but I said, unfortunately, I think what I told you is incorrect. I think that we need to aim for 100 times faster, not 10 times faster." And I said, "Bear with me. I'll try and explain why." And I felt like if our goal is to do it 10 times faster, we're going to go into trying to fix conventional development methods, and that may lead to us being twice as fast if we do a good enough job. If you ask for 100 times faster, you have to take what you know and basically throw that away, and then start really thinking about what type of modifications and transformation do we need to go through in order to completely change the way that we approach this. So that's when we came into procedurally generated content, to using AI and machine learning to some extent in even the content creation pipelines, to what types of tools we build, to and then realizing that a lot of these tools that we've been working with for so long they stem from software that's 25 to 30 years old. So we may have to build some of these things that are some of the programs that we're using today. We may have to write our own in order to get to where we want to. And today, I wouldn't say that we're 100 times faster than any other studio. That would be arrogant, of course. But I do believe that what we've done has created a way to build products and games and update them that I don't think many others can compete with. And it's because we took that approach. So if you come here, you'll have to learn a bunch of tools that only exist here. You have to go at things in a way that I think we're the only ones doing. I don't think people should confuse what we're trying to accomplish for rushing things or doing them quickly necessarily. It's more about efficiency. And also, to some extent, we have had this conversation internally. It's also about building games is an inherently creative work. It's like writing a song or painting a picture. It's creating a movie. And what we also spoke earlier about is to try and remove things that are boring and tedious, and things that, so people can spend more time creating the stuff that's fun, and the things that have that are player facing, really player facing, instead of and to automate a lot of tedious, boring work means that you can spend time on the creative side of building games instead. I think that's, to me and to us, more what it's about than a game needs to launch at a certain point in time.
Yeah. So I'm curious what people think about that. I think in general, machine learning is a great application for the AI of enemies, right? And, you know, I think Alien Isolation is a great example because the xenomorph in Alien Isolation will learn based on how players move and will become more terrifying, more scary. There's even some mods you can find online for Alien Isolation. There's one called the Nightmare mod. I recommend it if you like suffering, like you're a masochist like I am. But it really, like, if you hide behind a box too long, the alien starts checking behind boxes, or, you know, like if you don't move enough, it'll start, you know, boxing you in. Like, there's just some cool things that you can do around the AI of NPCs, which is AI. Allowing that to be learning is kind of cool. But there's a bigger extension to that, and how AI fits into game development, into artistry, or anything creative. And, you know, how do you feel about his response focused on replacing the boring or tedious aspects of development with AI or AI tools versus the creative aspect of human beings putting hands on with the product in general? Let me know where your head is at on that response. But that's it. That's what I've got. We're just inside of release window, so good luck topside. See you guys topside with the game coming out, and let me know where your excitement sits for Arc Raiders and its full launch down below. If you found value in today's video, leave a like down below, leave a comment for the algorithm to help this video get seen by more people, and don't forget to check out my other channels for other content and other stuff and other things.
Jetzt heißt es schnell sein. Noch bis 30.11. Kfz-Versicherung wechseln und sparen auf Check24. Hol dir eine von 6 Sammelfiguren im Friends-Menü. Nur bei McDonald's.
Hit. They're in the smoke. In the smoke. Oh, I just helped him kill that guy. So bad for that. Oh. Oh! Dang. Still alive? Oh my god. Shooting. 3, 2, 1. Hit. One cracked. Another flare top of the mountain. Yep, let's go.
Howdy gamers, today we're back in Arc Raiders to show you some never before seen content, including new maps, weapons that we've never tried before, and a little more. This video is sponsored by Embark Studios, the team behind Arc Raiders, and although I am sponsored by them in this video, I'm going to say the same exact thing I said 5 months ago in my unsponsored videos on the game, where I will just say this is probably one of the most unique extraction PvPvE shooter games I've seen in a long time. It looks good, it sounds better than a lot of Milsim games we play.
Guys, get one. Oh, he's got the chain gun.
And it performs good on 8-year-old graphics cards. Which is also crazy, it's running on Viper's 1080 Ti at 1440. What are you getting, Viper?
90 FPS.
90 FPS
Dang.
moment.
High settings.
High settings, 1080 Ti. Arc Raiders drops you into a ruined, wastelandy Earth where massive machines hunt down anything that moves. You can go solo, you can team up with your buddies, but every raid's unpredictable. There's weather changes, there's enemies and enemy types that shift around, and other players can either team up with you based on your charisma stat or turn on you fast. I'm most excited for the actual launch, because that means our gear and progression is real now and won't just be a couple of days sort of thing, so players will probably be playing a lot more careful and have a little bit more gear fear now, and that'll make that context behind each fight more interesting. Today we're checking out the new map, the Blue Gate, for the very first time. It's not very blue, it's actually very green, but we're also trying it out with brand new weapons that I've not seen before or played with in the betas that we've tried before. And again, Arc Raiders drops tomorrow on PC, on Steam, and the Epic Games Store, PlayStation, and Xbox. So if you want to check out the game for yourself, hit the link in the description, and I've also pinned it in the comments down below.
I love this lever action, by the way. This was my
Oh,
favorite
look
gun
at the
in
scope, Drew.
Whoa, yeah. Oh, I had my HUD off. Yeah, that's a
It's just
zoomy
the HUD.
scope.
Kill the scope. Oh, it does.
Interesting. Yeah, it does kill the scope. That's funny.
Dang,
Alright.
dude. This map looks like the lighting.
We're in Monte Grappa now.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
it reminds me of Monte Grappa.
Little rock walls.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Man, I am slow. It's funny.
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
drones are
it's very,
flying.
very
Look
cool.
how fast those little scanning drones are flying around. I wonder if this
I'm
is
just
a
gonna
hard
get in here
difficulty map
and
or
look at the
something.
map real quick. Let me just look at the map.
Shots behind us, to the north.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we're close to the
Ancient
high
fort.
value area.
I bet you it's ancient fort.
Wow, this
Oh,
is
no, that's
literally
a-
like the Alps, like the Austrian, like Italian Alps.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
cool.
Whoa, I got stuck on a window. Come on, give me it. Wow, I'm heavy with this kit.
I got boys here. They're fighting drones right
Got
now. I kind of want to take a shot.
Yeah, let's take that. Let's take that. Oh, it's some bolt action. He got hit by all of us?
No,
Yeah,
I missed.
Left, peeking left.
Cracked.
One down, one down, one down. We need to
down.
push now.
Yep.
Oh, there's so many drones out that side. Holy crap. Go back out the backside where we came from.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh, no, that
very
one's gonna see
open.
us.
That push is open. Do you just want to hard cover for a second?
Holy shit. Yeah,
We should probably just hard cover.
Hard cover. Clutch, we're stuck in the building.
Okay, that's fine. I'm in the next one.
You know, I'm gonna shoot out this window. So many drones, man. I'm gonna wolf pack out this window. I'm gonna wolf pack.
Okay. Bastion. Oh, it's a bombardier. Holy.
Okay,
Good wolf pack.
all these drones are dead. Clutch, I'm gonna shoot that one above you.
Thank you.
Sure, there's
still-
a bombardier walking up to us now.
Okay.
From the east.
I hear shots
We should go-
southwest. Shots southwest.
It's the team.
That's very
It's that team.
close. Very close. 50 meters south of our building.
Got it.
Okay, coming. There's still a drone outside.
I'm watching it. They aren't.
I got it.
They are trying to maneuver on us. Viper. We move to Clutch or Clutch.
They're here,
They're
they're here,
close
they're here.
west. They're close west.
Yep, yep.
I'm ready to move
They're
whenever you are.
they're maneuvering around.
To the left.
Right here. Right there on that mark.
Okay.
They're moving right of that mark right now. We should go back east and just get distance. We got no drones on us. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The bombardier is out that way.
Oh shoot! Yep, you're not wrong.
I see them. I see them. They're here at the street.
Got
Pushing
it.
you guys. Pushing
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
pushing me.
Ready to back
One's
you up.
hit. One's hit again.
One's
Broken.
pushing up.
At our
House
window.
left.
At our window.
Got one left. Got one left. They're on the left side of the house, pushing me on mark. I'm okay. There's one here.
Bombardier's moving up.
Wrap.
Drew, get inside.
Viper, watch.
One pushing
He's
towards
close.
you guys. One pushing towards
on
you
this
guys from the
truck.
south side. Right there.
Yep, yep,
You
yep.
sit?
I'm ready on this window.
Bombardiers, aggro on you, Clutch, I think.
Yep, yep.
Clutch,
on
cover,
me.
cover, cover.
Yep, yep. I'm pushing down the hill. Oh my!
We downed one. Whoa, grenade, grenade. Oh, shoot, no.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, he's out that door, Viper. Cover if you can. I'm gonna get back up in a moment. Shit.
He's on me. Down,
Clutch, we
down,
need
down,
you.
down, down.
Okay,
I'm trying. I've got a lot of drone.
I'm
issue
flanking
right now.
where these guys probably are.
There's gonna be another one here. I'm gonna shield recharge.
Oh,
and
yeah,
bait
he's
him.
behind this house. Behind this house here.
On my way. On my way. On my way.
I'm okay where I'm at. Shoot. He's behind this house.
Throwing a wolf pack.
He was on this corner. External.
I see
He's
him.
shield recharging right now.
Yep, yep. I see him. I see him. It's right here.
I'm gonna push around the left. Oh, he's on me! Two on me, I think. At this corner.
I'm coming.
This corner here. I'm gonna hold Viper if you can cover.
One down.
Another. Cracked. Here. Oh, what a shot.
I got him.
Nice. Woo, what a shot he had. Damn.
Is that all or no?
All of this team that pushed us from the rear, yeah.
Okay.
Holy.
Careful, drones are still aggro.
What are you yelling at that guy, Clutch? Is that cartoons? Wait, Clutch, don't. Cartoons, it's me, Drew. I'm so sorry.
You sons of bitch!
360 security, boys.
Wait, he has a defib? Clutch, get the defib. I don't know why I shot that drone. It wasn't even aggro.
Oh my god, I'm fucking bleeding, man!
There's a defib on this body, apparently.
Oh
shit, my shot.
I have a defib.
Accidental.
I have a defib.
Oh no, he's gonna die.
Bombardiers coming in.
I'm sorry, cartoons!
I don't know where it is! I think it's right in front of me!
He's telling us where the defib is on the body.
Is he still alive? Oh my god.
He's screaming at me. I'm trying. I got the defib. Hey, cartoons. He's screaming. Do we have a wolf pack we could throw?
No.
We're sorry we killed your friends. That was a scary fight.
Happened to die on a rooftop about 2 seconds ago in Merritt City from a guy that was on top of a skylight.
Yeah, it's fucking somebody who fucking one key.
That was this guy.
Like 3 different times.
That was him.
Welcome to 2XKO. Let's see what you got. Ready? Let's go!
Oh boy. Here we go. You gotta have an exit plan. Yep. They're coming. You gotta have an exit plan, Clutch.
I got one. He's dead.
Whoa, what an angle. Oh my gosh, what an angle. Do you have grenades?
No.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
One more. They're pinging you. Nice
Yo.
clutch. Oh my god.
Let's go. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, dude. Very cool.
What a play.
Wow. That's insane. That was this guy. We watched it live on.
Let's all rush him with melee. He can't do shit. And, you could, in fact, do shit.
That's funny. Oh, whoa, that's reinforcements. We should run. This map is scary. Oh, my bird. We have not even looted them yet, no. We've just been busy.
I'll grab him. I'll grab him.
We can leave.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna loot this guy for light ammo. Whoa, another drones, man. Whoa, okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. That's a mortar. Jeez, dude. We gotta go. Just displace north.
Buddy, we gotta go. Run to the north.
Run north.
Run north.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was just a 10-minute fight. Okay, so I think this map is maybe slightly higher difficulty.
A little bit more drones.
Just possibly. Oh, that's an extract. Front. Yeah, someone's extracting.
Hey, wait for us. Wait for us.
Check ammo. I wasn't even reloaded. But actually, that we're gonna kill them.
Call an ambulance.
But not for
But
me.
not for me.
Gosh, dude, this
it's
map
right
is
here.
cool.
Oh shoot.
I love the color. Very nice. It's right here.
It's literally right in front of me.
Can I go to the right safely?
Yes.
Oh, there's dead raiders here.
Yes, there are.
And really nice guns.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Are they in the building?
They might be.
Is that it right there, or is it further?
That's it. No, that's it.
It's an air shaft. How does that work? Is it different?
I don't know.
It's not doing the normal extraction sounds anymore.
There's dead guys all over the place here. I'm in the building.
Dude, this guy had so many wolf packs on him, he brought everything. A snap
it's
hook on
gone.
this guy. Snap hook on this guy.
Ooh.
And bot, like, dude, come loot this guy. He has everything on him.
I got a knocked out raider here.
Oh my gosh.
There's another bot.
What was that?
Is this Cartoons? What was Cartoons wearing? Red pants? Oh, that's him.
This is.
Yeah, it's some sort of extract.
I'm over encumbered. We might as well. What, you got him a reset?
Yeah, we can reset.
No, he's resetting too.
His voice is robotic. There's a lot of loot on that body. Let's like fully clean these. So many wolf packs on these guys. I like how just people brought in everything first raid. So how does this thing work? Is it a grenade launcher?
It only detonates for art. Oh, this is like a
zipline down.
staircase and a zipline. I'll take this. Oh.
Oh,
There's
and then
the-
you.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
This is
Cool,
cool.
unique extract. All right, good battle, Mr. Cartoons. Good fight. Oh, I thought it was gonna fall in.
That's so funny. We run into that group 2 times in a row.
Yep.
What are the odds?
All right, square up, gentlemen.
Square up.
We're raiding some
Where
arcs.
are we now? Okay, so we're a little bit left of where we were.
Up flare, front right, immediately.
Oh yeah. Let's
Look
go.
at the 17 minutes, by the way.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
this
Yeah,
is
we're
a
in
cold one.
halfway deep.
Car alarm.
I'm sure that car has an alarm. Up here.
That's right up that hill. Well, a little bit behind it, actually. That's 2 down.
Rocketeer's going right over it, looks like.
Yeah, it's a little bit in front of it.
We're
looks like.
open. We're very open.
Yep. I'm getting out of this room.
Booking.
I'd highly
Such
recommend
cool.
bringing adrenaline shots.
Yep,
by the
I'm
way.
gonna hit one right now. especially with the higher
shots. Right.
Yep.
Oh, left. Behind.
Where?
Behind. Mark.
Scene.
Fuck, I'm slow. I'm in cover.
I'm pushing us
dude.
right.
I'm okay.
On him. I'm on him.
I've got to heal. It's all you two.
I'm hit.
Where is he, Vibe? Oh, I see him. He's hit
Coming
hard,
up.
Vibe. Pushing you.
Down. I'm super hurt. I'm shield recharging.
You're good. You're
Is
good.
there a
Back
second
off,
or
back
third?
off, back off.
Oh,
Don't
I
kill
think
you.
we're ready to
That
go,
was
huh?
the main thing for you to do.
Almost.
Clutch, let me have him. You shot me first. You gotta go, buddy. You
were all robot that time.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
That probably sounded so
Probably made him scary. It made me sound scary. Damn, dude, I got ambushed. I was just trying to lunge forward. He kept sniping me again and again. The blue shield saved my ass.
Silencer? I'm putting that on my lever action. Sweet.
Okay.
This guy's got a ton of stuff, by the way.
Okay.
Zip line, taking arrows.
Flares, 2 flares north.
That's right.
I see. Yeah, out that bearing.
This is not a cinematic. This is in-game. Breathtaking sunsets, intense, vibrant storms.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You're not just playing, you are experiencing.
Mic check. Yeah, there we go.
Like Sonic runs like a game.
Alright, we're gonna throw that out. Got that here. Gonna need a quick second. We can throw that out. We can keep that. Open YouTube. Okay. There's my dashboard. Live stream, edit. Alrighty. Sound working, that working. Let's see. Game not released. What you mean? What you mean? Let me see. Somebody's typing. 10:30. Gotta restart Steam maybe. High priority, but it's not working. Hmm. Oh, no, screen 1. Primary, there we go. Okay. There's one of the mods is typing in the Discord channel though. He was typing in the Discord channel. Game not released, it's 10:30. Fellas. Oh, buddy was writing in the chat. Embark Olsen. He was typing something, but I guess they changed their mind. Let me see if some other folks are on in. All in. All in. All in, all in, all in. Okay, I think I gotta sign in somehow. Steam. Hmm. We got drops? Watch and earn drops. Definitely gotta get these drops. Ah. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Unpack that, baby. Alrighty, alrighty. Give me about 2 to 3 minutes, guys. I'll be right back, alright? I'll be right back. Alright guys, 1 second, 1 second. Game is loading up. We got it running. We got it running. We got it running. Alright, let's see. Gaming. Game audio properties. Das machen wir gleich. Game audio on. Main studio viewer. In queue. Okay, yeah, they're having connection issues. It's all good, it's all good. It is all good. Alright, I guess I'll watch some till the game actually starts running. We'll watch some gameplay. Display capture, bam bam. Thought I cam on. Alright, let me go grab a tea real quick. Be right back.
Use panel to call. Oh yeah, this is extract, isn't it? Make it consistent with Dark and Darker gameplay, you know? Looking forward to this, yeah, this full release. Nice. I'm finishing mine up pretty soon.
I gotta invert my mouse.
Oh, that's right. That's how you play. Forgot about that. That's a little bit of 3D Rambo style.
Yeah, me and Rambo. I've seen him a little bit here and there. Yeah. CZM used to use it too.
Really? It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
We overly stimulated.
Yeah, playing flight
You know what I'm
simulators
saying?
back in the day.
Every day,
That's
we're
what
taking
they
in
do,
so
yeah.
many different images. So
It's like the same tutorial we did earlier, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my game's loading up.
Play flight sims and you never play invert. You know, some people just take to it a little bit more.
You are on camera. This elevator has been out of commission.
Security to the slingshot in Sector G. We have a possible intruder in the tubes. Repeat, possible intruder.
When the elevator stops, exit with your hands raised. I cannot let you in until you show your face. How'd you make it here by yourself? Who are you?
And what is your mission?
Alrighty, I'm in. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Is there more character creation now, or is it the same? I'll go with this guy.
Some more? Yeah, I figured. Be a bit more.
much, man. You're fast, dude.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Don't compliment this guy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty good.
Oh, there we go. All right, fellas. So, I'm gonna pull up a couple of streams though. It's a good idea. Not on this drone. Twitch. All right. Five, 5, 7, 5. Let's go. 5, 5, 7, 5, baby. Five, 5, 7, 5. Let's go. 5, 5, 7, 5, baby. Now, gotta turn Firefox audio off. That's in game. Game audio. Graders, bam. Okay. Alright, color show subtitle small. I want all settings right now. No. We need all settings right now.
It was sound for years. Just whispers.
Alright, I need to get my tea.
Distant cracks of thunder. No one paid attention.
Just turn off Twitch.
I wish we did.
mal einen Führerschein haben. Oh, ich bin gemutet. Yo, ja. Was geht, Mann? Wie geht's dir? Bist du auch am Arc-Raiden? Spart Soda? Hat's dir gefallen? Hat's dir getaugt oder nicht so? Es ist so laut, ey. Ja, mir geht's auch gut. Viel zu lang schon jetzt gewartet auf das Game. Ich konnte echt jetzt die letzten 1,5 Wochen nichts anderes zocken. Nichts hat mich reingezogen irgendwie. Oh, we got shield everything. Let's go. What is that? Widershot? Boom. Okay. Disabled slot. Oh yeah, I can't do it in a round. Doop doop doo doo doop doop. Dip dip doo doo dip. Gotta heal up anyway. Echt? Okay. Ja, gibt einige, denen es nicht gefällt, aber den meisten, muss ich sagen, taugt es schon. Was haben wir weg? Was haben wir weg? Come on, man. What can we leave? Fuck it. Come on. There we go, let's go.
Hey, you are on camera. This elevator has been out of commission.
Security to the slingshot in Sector G. We have a possible intruder in the tubes. Repeat, possible intruder.
When the elevator stops, exit with your hands raised. I cannot let you in until you show your face. How'd you make it here by yourself? Who are you?
Länger nicht mehr gezockt, Mann. Ich hab vor 2 Wochen, glaube ich, habe ich auf EU ein Ranger angefangen, den habe ich jetzt auf 7 oder so hochgelevelt. Aber dann habe ich seitdem auch nicht mehr gezockt. Ist schon ein bisschen her. Ist glaube ich so, ja, 2, 3 Wochen her. Aber so jetzt werde ich es erstmal gar nicht mehr zocken, wahrscheinlich bis November. Also bis der Patch droppt. Mal kurz reinschauen. Aber dann werde ich wahrscheinlich noch hier mit dem beschäftigt sein. You got more faces, okay. Alright, older dude. Okay, hairstyles aren't anymore though. Is that black or is that dark drone? I could have did a little something here, man. You know, like a scar, face paintings, couple. What is that? Female? Male? Headgear off. Backpack. Regular or hiker? I'll take that. Take that regular brown. Golden rubber duck. Okay, we'll take it. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, we like that better. Let's go. Ja, ich warte auch auf November, beziehungsweise was sie morgen im Morgen. Ah, okay. Morgen ist ein Development Stream. Also doch, ja, monatliches. Wenn die einen Vibe machen, dann bist du raus für jetzt die nächste Phase, dann meinst du, oder wie?
Up topside, clean hands, don't get the work done. The Raiders don't seem to mind. Everything has a price, and it's always higher than you think.
1,358 days to make a beautiful.
Raiders may not
Noch mal schauen, Alter. Bin ich ein wenig zu laut, Alter. Bin ich ein wenig zu laut.
I wouldn't worry about other raiders that much. I would worry about Ark. Something's going on.
Voice check, Voice check. Was sagst du, Niox? Hört sich meine Stimme ein bisschen zu laut und kratzig an, oder?
Okay, here we are. This room is the best I can do for you now. It's a dump, I know, but you'll learn to love it, I'm sure. Come see me when you're settled in.
Es ist zu laut, okay. Jetzt nehme ich das, weil ich bin von Haus aus laut und wenn dann das auch noch laut ist, das ist keine gute Kombination, weißt du, weil dann ist es oft nicht genießbar. So, dann machen wir mal auf 0, das müsste reichen. So, wie schaut es jetzt aus? Ist schon ein bisschen besser. Minimal, aber könnte so auch noch trotzdem ein wenig leise sein. Das machen wir jetzt auch. Was zockst du dann zurzeit? Was hat dich im Bann? Machen wir auf 3, Alright, jetzt nochmal Test. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Das hört sich auch gut an. Ja, das lassen wir. Okay, welcome to Speranza. Now that you settled in, Shani has asked for you to come by her room. Okay, no problem. Picking up the pieces. The storm has mostly settled, but much of our infrastructure has taken a proper beating. If you're hoping to stay with us... Okay. Die liest's vor.
You'll need plenty of materials for repairs. I'll mark some good loot.
Oh ja, nice, ey. Ja, das müsste ich noch machen auf meinen Bade, der hat 0 Gear eigentlich. Ich habe teilweise noch die unter 10 Sachen zu 2, 3 Pieces sogar noch. Weil ich echt, also bei dem Durchgang muss ich sagen, habe ich am wenigsten. Achso, die haben ja auch die Drops ein bisschen genervt und so, ne? Weil da habe ich echt am wenigsten Equipment bekommen durchs Grinden bis 25 hoch. Fast gar nichts. Und dann die Sachen, die gedroppt sind, haben dann meistens so zu 70% die anderen Leute gewonnen. Also es war echt, das ist echt böse. Ja, das Ding ist, oh, Para, what's going on, man? Hey, you'll be here later on today, man. You'll be here later on today. Ja, ich hätte wieder Bock zu leveln, wenn die Level Cap erhöhen. Ich mag das Leveln sehr. Und dann natürlich, ne, wenn es Content gibt, Endgame, bin ich auch dafür, PvP auch, ne, wenn man die Leute hat dazu. Und die Community da ist und es machen will, weißt, coole Kämpfe sind, faire. Oder halt 8v8G, guildmäßig. Oh, ja, ist nice. Ich glaube, ich habe nicht einen Piece Epic oder Heroic. Epic ist ja lila, ne? Ja. Ich habe, glaube ich, nicht mal eine Sache Heroic, ey. Ist echt schon heftig, ey. Es wäre auch uncool, wenn die das so machen, dass man nur durchs Craften, das ist irgendwie, ich weiß nicht. Cool, wenn man beides hätte einfach, weißt? Du kannst farmen gehen und kannst wäre ein effektiven Weg für Gear, an Gear ranzukommen und auch, aber dass man es craften kann, weißt? Dass halt beide Parteien was davon haben. Was so jetzt als Single-Spieler, sage ich jetzt mal, oder halt, wenn es keine große Gilde hast oder so, dann wird es schwer an Gear ranzukommen. Und es ist, weiß nicht. Das ist nicht MMO. Schon wieder Wipe, das mache ich nicht mit. Ja, nee, ich auch nicht, nee, weil es ist ja auch nichts Neues. Es ist ja nicht so, als wäre da ein neues Gebiet, wo du komplett von 1 bis 20 leveln kannst, dass du ein neues Erlebnis hast oder so. Das ist alles dasselbe. Oder halt die Trees oder so haben sich jetzt nicht groß, verändern sich jetzt gerade nicht groß, also es hat eigentlich keinen Sinn, ja. Ja, Mann. Wenn da jetzt ein krasser Change kommen würde mit Summoner-Klasse und die anderen Klasse alle überarbeitet und der Stamina-Tree wurde erweitert und bearbeitet und weißt du, was ich meine? Dann gibt es wieder einen Grund auch zu leveln, weil was anders ist, aber so ist ja alles gleich. Das Einzige ist, dass ich die Anvils noch nicht so wirklich abgecheckt habe. Aber das ist jetzt nicht so, stört mich jetzt nicht so. Ich bin ganz zufrieden in den Riverlands eigentlich gewesen. Beim Leveln auch vor allem. So, was wollte ich jetzt? Bring Game to Foreground. Ah, genau, Audio. I don't want the sound to be gone when I tab out. Aber es geht anscheinend nicht anders. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's go.
If you managed to weather that storm, a supply run should be no bother at all.
Isn't in your internet with the loot category icon? Yeah, of course. Supply drop requested, damage dealt to pops, damage dealt to raiders using shotgun ammo weapon. Okay. Now we got the workshop. We can. Oh, das wird geil. Was ist denn mit dem Style vom Game? Gefällt dir der Style nicht? So dieses postapokalyptische Retro-Sci-Fi, sage ich jetzt mal. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich es nennen soll. Ein bisschen so Sci-Fi, ein bisschen Retro. Post-Apo, auf jeden Fall. Ne, Menschheit war ausgewiped. Und hat sich wieder neu aufgebaut. So die Lore, die Story. So, rubber parts, metal parts, fabric, arc alloy, plastic, fabric, chemicals, arc alloy, arc power cell, metal parts. Einfach die Grundressourcen. So, ein Skill Tree, Baby. Oh, den haben sie auch nochmal geändert. Your movement speed while crouch is increased. Stamina regen while crouch is increased. They changed the nice. They changed the they changed that as well. That's cool. That's just cool. This is cool. Haben wir schon einen Punkt? Na. While under healing effect, stamina regeneration is increased. It's less affected by being over encumbered. Unlocks additional items to field craft. Increases the maximum weight you can carry. To loot twice as many items. You have a small chance of additional field craft. You recover more quickly. Minesweeper. Das ist vielleicht interessant. Wenn Vibe kommen sollte, sollen die noch einfach den Leuten einen Level 5 Sharken Gear Set, was man sich ausschen kann und so mit PvP, Karawanen und so weiter testen kann. Eigentlich schon. Eigentlich schon. Oder dass sie es so machen, dass man sagt, okay, in 2 Wochen kann sich jeder einen Max-Level-Charakter machen, dass wenn dein Vibe kommt, dass dann Leute ein paar Wochen haben, auf 25 zu kommen. Aber eigentlich, ja, ist egal, wie sie es machen. Also wenn sie es von Anfang an... Das Problem ist halt, wenn jetzt ein Wipe ist und Leute wollen leveln. Und dann hast du aber welche, die schon von Anfang an 25 sind, die können dann die Leute griefen und, weißt du, so, also wäre es dann... Ich denke nur daran, dass es für alle ein faires Spielding ist, so. Dass sie dann vielleicht sagen, nach einem Wipe, okay, nach 3-4 Wochen kann sich jeder 1 oder 2 Level 25er Chars erstellen, damit die Leute, die leveln nach dem Wipe, eine Chance haben, hochzuleveln, weißt? Aber ich meine, auch wenn sie es nicht schaffen sollten, die können sich ja dann auch zu dem Zeitpunkt ein Max-Char rauslassen. So, von daher, aber sowas, ja, sowas wäre schon nicht verkehrt. Vor allem, das ist Alpha, weißt du, das ist Alpha. Test, was geht, hau raus, was geht, weißt, mach eine Woche, gib jeden 25er und dann mach noch einen Wipe, wenn du willst, keine Ahnung. Ja, genau, es gibt kein, beim Level-Erlebnis ist nichts Neues, so, weißt du, was ich meine? Ich meine, ich könnte jetzt in die Anvils gehen und da von 1 bis 25 leveln, dann wäre es schon für mich was Neues. Ich habe nur mit den Ranger auf EU, habe ich bis Level 7 in den Anvils und dann bin ich rüber Riverlands, weil die haben mir nicht so gefallen. Ja, wenn nicht krasser Content dahinter steckt, dann auf jeden Fall, ja, bin ich auch deiner Meinung. After spin dodge roll does not consume stamina for a short time, has cooldown between uses, dodge rolls cost less, sprint rolls. Die haben viel verändert, aber meist nur die Icons. There's shield, flight, fight or flight. Yep, same. Same. Less time. Same. Down. This is you take less damage. Less impact on your encumbrance. Okay, yeah. Still all the same. Just changed some of the icons. They do look better though. I gotta say they do look kind of better. They fit better. Bestimmt. Ich meine, es sind ja jetzt halt schon sehr viele, die wieder Pause machen und nicht aktiv sind und alles, ja. Ich denke, die werden und dann und dann noch in einem MMO drops zu 90%. Ja, das ist schon hart, Mann. Das ist schon hart, Alter. Weil es ist wirklich so nur auf Leute, die also nur geschnitten auf Leute, die in großen Gilden sind. Weil sonst kommst du da nicht weiter. Und das ist irgendwie, ich meine, natürlich ist MMO ein Massive Multiplayer, aber es sollte auch eine Möglichkeit für einen Einzelnen zu geben, der keine Gilde hat, sich da zu entfachen, sage ich jetzt mal. Adi Climb, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? How you doing? Aber ja, Mann, Jungs, ich bin ganz deiner Meinung, Mann, muss ich sagen. Ganz deiner Meinung. Customization. Okay, we got some nice skinny skins, baby. What is that? Purchase? Ah, okay. Does that mean I can get that quest reward? Okay. So some are purchase, some are rewards. That's the quest. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Backpacks? I like this one. I'm gonna grab that archaeology one again. Then I do like these two. I do. Maybe the briefcase, antenna attachment. I'm gonna run with the fuel, gas. And right here. Oh shit! Got the bananas, baby. Hamburger. Nicht mehr so viel Zeit wie früher. Alles dauert ewig in dem Game und alleine ist. Ja, Mann. Ja. Du sagst es. Du sagst es. Das hat sich in den letzten Jahren etwas, wie soll ich sagen? Die Spiele sind schneller geworden, sage ich jetzt mal. Weil die Leute nicht so viel Zeit investieren, wie wir es früher gemacht haben mit den Games. Okay, pretty cool stuff. I like that too. Radio. Trap controller. Okay, cool. Got some emotes.
Yes. Yes.
I like that. All purchase. Okay. Customization. Trials, level 15. Projects. Unlocks at level 20. Codex, rounds played, 5. Okay. So get some information. That's pretty cool.
A sight for Sora. At least I know you're good for it.
Owlcracker, 30k. Hey.
Need some?
I'd say come get them while they're hot. But if any of my grenades are hot to the touch.
Maybe I'll call it Lance's Wonder Clinic. What do you think?
Alright. Jump up in. Rounds played 6, 12, 4, 18. No problem. Alright, Rattler and... Do I have... Okay. Let's roll out. Okay, shield, let's roll. Gehen wir rein. Hast schon gelesen, New World und Herr der Ringe von Amazon werden eingestampft. Echt? New World? New World hätte ich nicht gedacht, Mann. Ich dachte, dass, weil die sind ja mit diesen Eternum rausgekommen oder so. Und da sind viele Leute wieder zurück und denen hat es auch, glaube ich, getaugt. Hätte ich jetzt nicht gedacht. Ich habe New World selber gezockt. Ja. Ich habe New World selber gezockt, wo es rausgekommen ist. Ersten... Let's go, baby. Oh. Oh. Straight control tower. Fresh round. Nice. Zum Beispiel, ja.
Check out your map and head to any of the spots I've marked with an icon.
Alright, let's go. Was ist draußen? Hey, was ist denn los, Alter? Hoppala, ich hab dich schon gesehen, my boy. Ich hab dich schon gesehen, my boy. Wie hat er keinen Schaden genommen, bitte? Nein, mein Boy hat mich, Alter. Come on, 2. Let's go, baby. Good fight, my guy. So, now I need loot shit, though. Loot shit, sage ich, heal shit. Die Fib hat er dabei gehabt? Ja, man, einfach 3 Nades überlebt, man. Die sind direkt neben ihm explodiert, weißt? Ich hätte eine voll rushen sollen danach, aber... Aber diese Nades sind auch ein bisschen, das sind so super billig Nades, die haben so einen kleinen Radius und die explodieren auch direkt on Impact. Mit denen muss man ziemlich genau treffen, Alter. Das muss direkt neben ihn in die Luft gehen. Aber ich meine, ich glaube, ich war schon ziemlich nah dran, glaube ich. Also. Außer ich habe mich irgendwie versehen. Verschätzt. Ja, Marc. Blutet hat er hier, du. Die Richtung, genau. Und dann hoch.